Welcome! Today we will learn how to do the puff crochet stitch, abbreviated, and its symbol as appears on the screen. This is how the puff crochet stitch looks at the end. Puff crochet stitch is basically 3, 5 or more of half double crochet stitches. It's done by doing incomplete half double crochets together in the same stitch. So the base is only 1 stitch, then we do 3 half double crochets and join them all together. We can either finish the puff crochet stitch with one ring like this one here so they'll be close to each other, or we can finish it with a chain stitch and then there will be a space between them. We can also do the puff crochet stitch in the gap between stitches. So the base of the puff stitch is the gap, not a stitch like this one. And as we can see, there will be a space between stitches if we did it this way. Also, we can do a horizontal puff crochet stitch like this one. So let's start and see how each of them is done. I started with a row of single crochets. Then I'll chain 2 to start working the half double crochet. This is the next stitch, so I'll do a half double crochet here. Now I have 3 loops on the hook. I'm supposed to yarn over and pull through, but I'll leave as it is because I'm doing incomplete half double crochets. Now for the second half double crochet, yarn over and go into the same stitch. The third half double crochet same way. Into the stitch, yarn over and pull through. Now I have 3 incomplete half double crochets on the hook. Yarn over and slowly pull through all loops on the hook. Now this is the first puff crochet stitch. And we finish this puff stitch with a loop. Then we go into the next stitch for the second puff stitch. This is the first half double crochet, yarn over and go into the same stitch again. And do the second half double crochet. Yarn over and go into the same stitch to do the third half double crochet. And finally yarn over and pull through all loops on the hook. Yarn over and go into the next one, the first half double crochet, the second one, the third, then yarn over and pull through all. Next one, first half double crochet, two, 3. Yarn over and pull through all. Notice that each puff stitch is done on one of the single crochets we started with. Two, 3. Yarn over and pull the last loop through all loops on the hook. Two, 3, and so on. 1, 2, 3. This is the last stitch, so I'll finish it with a complete half double crochet. Now we completed a row of puff stitches, all finished with the last loop of each stitch. Now I'll do another row of puff stitches, but this time I'll finish it with a chain stitch. We demonstrated before how to connect two strands together. Yarn over and pull the new strand through the loop of the old strand. Then I'll insert the hook into here and chain 2 for the half double crochet. Then insert the hook into the second stitch to start the puff stitch. Insert the hook into the stitch and do the first incomplete half double crochet. Yarn over and go into the same stitch. Yarn over and go into the same stitch again. Now I did 3. Then yarn over and pull through all loops on the hook. At this point I did exactly as I did in the first row, but here I'll finish it with a chain stitch. This is how it looks at the end. It's more rounded and looks better than the first one, as the first one has a flat top, not rounded like this one. So this one looks better, and finishing puff stitches with a chain is more preferred and gives a better result. Pay attention that by now we've done 2 stitches at the top, the main loop we had, and the chain stitch we did. So to do another puff stitch, I'll skip 1 stitch and go into the next one. And that's to make the count of stitches in this row the same as below. This is the first half double crochet, the second one, the third. Yarn over and pull through all. This is the main loop we have on the hook, and this is the chain we will finish the puff stitch with. Skip 1 stitch and go into the next one. Second half double crochet. Third one, yarn over and pull through all and finish it with a chain stitch. Yarn over and go into here. Like so. 3. Yarn over and pull through all and finish with a chain. Two, 3. Yarn over, pull through all and finish with a chain. This is the last one. 2, 3. Now we completed a second row of puff stitches, but we finished each of them with a chain stitch. Now let's try doing puff stitches in the gaps between stitches. And we'll also do it with more count of stitches. Now I'll connect a third color. Pull it through. And pull the old strand away. Then we chain 2. I need to get rid of the extra yarn. I'll cut it off. Then I'll insert the hook into the gap, not into a stitch but into the gap between the stitches as we can see. Then yarn over and pull through and do the first half double crochet. And the second one. The third. I'll do 2 more. 4. 5. Yarn over and pull the loop through all loops on the hook. And finish with a chain. And to the next stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then yarn over and pull through all loops on the hook. And finish with a chain. We can see the difference in size between the 3 and 5 stitches puff stitch. We can also see the difference in the shape. Here we did it in a stitch like this one. And when we did in the gap. Let's do another stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yarn over and pull through all loops on the hook. As we can see now, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull through all. And finish with a chain. Notice where we insert the hook, in the gap, not into the stitch itself. Three, 4, 5. And finish with a chain. And I'll finish this row with a half double crochet. Now let's see how to do the horizontal puff stitch. I'll get another color and connect it like so. And chain 1. Then I'll do a row of single crochets. This row is only to separate between them. I added another color just to make it easy for us to work the new horizontal puff stitch. And separate this row from the previous row. I'll do a chain here because I'll do another single crochet. This single crochet will be the base for the half double crochets of the puff stitch. So we won't go into any of the stitches of this row. We will insert the hook into the main single crochet we did here. So how are we going to do it? We'll start by chaining 2 to give us the size we want, but horizontally. So now I did 2 chains. Pay attention here, this is the single crochet we did. Let's make it more clear, we started the second row with this single crochet. So I did 2 chains and then I'll yarn over and insert the hook before the single crochet. And do a half double crochet. Yarn over and do the second one. Yarn over and do the third. Then yarn over and pull through all loops on the hook and finish with a chain. Now the puff is completed, so I'll skip 2 stitches and do another single crochet here. So we connected it to this row with a single crochet and it became a horizontal puff stitch. Another one, we start with a single crochet to be the base for the puff stitch. Then we chain 2, yarn over and insert the hook before the single crochet. This is the first half double crochet. Yarn over and do the second one, then another one, now I did 3. Then yarn over and pull through all loops and finish with a chain. Skip the next 2 stitches and do a single crochet in the third one, so it's comfortable and not stretched. Another one. Start with a single crochet to be the base for the puff stitch. Then we chain 2. Yarn over and go before the single crochet. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over and pull through all. And finish the puff stitch with a chain. Then I'll skip the next 2 stitches and go into the third one and do a single crochet. And that's how the horizontal puff stitch is done. It looks very nice when used in the edges of a scarf or a tablecloth. Now we completed the puff stitch. Thank you.